Hello everyone, welcome back to the PHP series. In this video, we will discuss various array functions. Let's start. In last video, we discussed how to initialize the array. Let's remember it. First of all, we declare array. Now we initialize it using index. But think that if you want to store more data into array, then it's very time consuming to add it one by one. So PHP provides one function which is array_post. Using this, we can add multiple data at once. So syntax of this function is array_post bracket start array name comma array data bracket complete and semicolon. So let's add element using this function. So we write array_post bracket $a comma 10 comma 20 comma 30 bracket complete and semicolon. So here we add 10, 20 and 30 into array A. Now we print it using echo statement. Let's save the program and see the output. As you see, all element is printed. Now we discuss how to remove array element. To remove array element, unset function is used. Syntax of unset function is unset bracket $array name comma index bracket complete and semicolon. You need to pass array and index which you want to delete as a parameter. So let's understand from program. We declare array A and initialize it with 10, 20 and 30. Now we print the data. Let's save the program and see the output. Here 10, 20 and 30 is printed. So here we want to delete 20. So let's remove it using unset function. So here we write unset bracket $a of 1 bracket complete and semicolon. Here we give index is 1 because element 20 is stored on one index. Now we print the array. Save the program and let's see the output. As you see, 10 and 30 is printed but 20 is missing and it shows the notice. Okay, now next function is used to count the element of array. To count the element of array, count function is used. The syntax of count function is count bracket $array name bracket complete and semicolon. It takes array name as an parameter and return the number which represent number of element. Let's understand from program. We declare array A and initialize it with some data. Now we use count function to count the element of array A. So echo count $a semicolon. Let's save the program and see the output. The next function is array_merge function. This function is used to append two or more array. The syntax of this function is array_merge bracket $array name 1 comma $array name 2 comma $array name 3 or n bracket complete and semicolon. Let's understand from program. First of all, we declare three array A, B and C. and initialize array A and B. Here, array C is used to store result of array merge function. Now we write array merge function. We give array A and B as a parameter because we want to merge array A and B. We assign array underscore merge function to C. So result of merge is stored in array C. So now we print array C using for loop. In for loop, we initialize $i. Second is we need to give condition. So here we want to execute for loop until all the element of C is not printed. So we need to find the how many element our array C contains. For this we need to perform a count function. So let's write it. Here in condition of for loop, we execute the loop until the size of C. Next is we increment the I. And finally, we print the array C. Let's save the program and run it. As you see, both array A and B is merged and stored into C, and C is printed. Last function is array underscore key underscore exists. This function is used to check a given element with a specific index exists in an array or not. For example, if we want to check any data belong to index 0 is available in array or not, then it is done using this function. The syntax of this function is array underscore key underscore exists bracket index comma array name bracket complete and semicolon. This function takes two parameters, index which we want to search and array name from the which we want to search index. If index is available, then it returns true, else it returns false. Let's understand from program. So here we declare one array A and initialize it with 10, 20 and 30. Now we check for 20, whose index is 1. So we write array underscore key underscore exists with 1 as index and A as array name within if else statement. We print yes if index is available and no if index is not available. So let's save the program and execute it. As you see here, yes is printed. Now we check with different index. So we write 5 as index in the function and check the output. So here no is printed because here index 5 is not available in array. This function returns false if you set element value as null in array. If you have any doubt, then don't forget to comment. If you like this video, then like it, share it and subscribe the channel. Thank you.